hard to take back. You know, when you kind of play the Pharah into the Pharah, the defensive Pharah is able to just kind of pummel down some damage on the players coming into the point. That'll be a boop into the hole for 1-7. He will fall. Yeah, Muma drop as well, but you're going to lose the Diva out of the mech here for Austria, so they have no tanks available.
JjoNak now has got all the freedom in the world to do something like this, let the barrage go. He saw that Steven was sort of forced out of sight lines, he couldn't do anything about him. And the Pharah from Austria is the only real hero end up collapsing. There's really not much that they can do if they don't answer the threat to their backline. And Sinatra's got so much room to work, but this seems a better start to the fight for Austria so far. Space being removed from the equation is a good opening. What7's Primal Rage sends Raucus flying. Steven eventually does go down. That's the price he pays to let the barrage go. That's a 1-for-1 trade in that instance. 4 players for Austria set up on the point here. Important is the Sombra for Austria here, Matt. It seems like quite often Sinatra and Hydration won't be home. Sound barrier going to be cancelled out there. Sinatra denying that one. We'll get back to the question in a second. I think this is pretty much done and dusted here. Hydration to finish off Sensonic. Sinatra snuck in at just the right time, Matt. And again, that Sombra pick, what does it do here when, you know, a Farah and a Tracer aren't necessarily going to be playing together with the rest of the US roster?
And also, we talked a little bit about it earlier when we casted Canada first.
It's for Austria now. US down on 2 supports. Bubble placed directly over Steven to protect him there. Great teamwork, but it may not be enough. Sinatra, Graviton Surge, catches Sensonics. Space is able to harass Steven away from the point and prevent him from really doing anything.
And I jumps in.
Barrage, all well and good. He's getting up close, but he's not finding kills.
This one looks like it will go in favor of Team USA. See the point?
No time. Go Shadow. Yeah. As you like, Minimi had no chance to keep that one going. And I definitely feel like it was an understanding that perhaps Austria lacked about how to deal with this. So stalling this one out admirably.
You have Sinatra switch off of the Moira, comes back as Doomfist, and is able to get one, then get the D-Mech, and you cannot let the Doomfist just go unchecked.
They're not even looking at him, and also Sinatra can just walk away. Steven doesn't quite get squished up against the wall, but he realizes now I might have bitten off a bit more than he can chew. You follow Doomfist into a small room. What7 trying to go for the Earth Shadow, but got stunned out of it, hit into the wall. Sinatra shuts that one down very quickly. And Austria was so close to taking point A. There was a slip-up from the USA, but they made up. And it will be Austria to push on to the point here. USA have to drop down and commit one way or another, but it's unlikely they'll be able to hold. Minimi's down to the seismic uppercut here. That's probably all that really is going to get done here for the US. They've extended a little bit too far this time.
And it will be Austria unlocking the payload here. It's not pretty. Took a very long time there.
Make it ugly, Matt. Make it ugly. Yeah, this is going to be ugly. Big EMP there, the entirety of them, and also a Bionic Grenade connects on them at the same time. So that's just double trouble for Austria. What7 able to find Muma. Poor Muma. He seems to be the one that's getting all the backlash here in terms of damage, and he's the only one that's been falling.
I mean, look, Team USA, the composition they have is really good against...
Everything the USA needs comes up at just the right time. Minimi once again, all alone, separated from the rest of his team, just being broken down to size. Sensonics not looking great. Mr. Dragonlord got copped with a bio grenade, so it's going to be tough for him to stay up despite the coalescence being used by Eclipse. And all that Moira healing is not going to be enough now. Fading forward towards the payload, and we'll be shaking off very quickly. We talked to the USA, man, before this event. Aero said to us unequivocally, said, we're not here to pick Symmetra and Nano Boost her.
Diva up on the high ground. Sonics must have not eaten the biotic grenade because 4 people got hit with it up on that high ground. And this is where Genji can cause a lot of problems. Yep.
You cannot survive that. Sinatra, he actually, good patience for him. He threw a couple shurikens, got 2 headshots on Mr. Dragonlord beforehand, and opted not to go for the dive in. Good patience from a young player who's definitely considered to be more aggressive for the USA. Hydration making his lap just so difficult. Sinatra comes in with the nanoblade there. He is doused with the bio nade, but it doesn't stop him. 3 kills for him. Self-destruct up. He'll have to leave Sensonics there, who actually finds hydration with that pick, but still the payload rolls on. Moth just sitting there, shepherding it forward, and Austria dash to the 4 wins.
Turret's gonna just lock on and start killing you. But yeah, look, they try and dive the turret. No.
Oh, no rockets, he's off! Nice move there from Minimi. That's a good way to get a man advantage and try and take this fight away. Moss turret is taken down, but the cost is great for Austria to make even such a small amount of progress. They're going to lose out this fight, and there will be a couple of US players here. But I wonder, Moth so close. Oh, does Steven get noticed here? Oh!
Space has an idea he's there.
Yeah, I guess he's... Look at that damage. The poke is real. Now the Sound Barrier being forced to be committed by Austria just to try and stay in this fight. Oh dear, is it happening? Yeah, Mr. Dragonlord can't grapple away from that one. Sinatra is immediately hacked when he touches the ground, so he is sort of, you know, put in a difficult position. Chase around the corner by What7. But Moth, only his turret goes down as Synsonics is self-destruct here. Finally an EMP from Steve, but there's not enough follow-up available. The USA, they're not giving an inch here, man.
Well, once Sinatra gets the one pick and then forces 3 other players to teleporter left-hand side of the high
Here
ground.
we go.
Yeah.
Set up on the high ground. Oh, this is your point? No, it belongs to us now. High ground control for the USA, and Sinatra gets himself 2 in a D-suit. And it's all but done right here and right now. A token of resistance from Team Austria, and that is far from enough. Hydration is slept as he tries to approach, and yes, the clips will be removed. There it is. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Just add some cheese. I think Ultimate's much more open, but hey, great opportunity to get a big old Graviton in there. Space charging that one up awful quickly and gets 2 kills amidst it. Steven falling in the back line, and yeah, that's pretty well done and dusted here. Space with 75% average energy. They've definitely been getting up close and personal.
Such a long charge. And with a whole hog coalescence to use too.
I mean, that Earth Shatter into the archway it's super hard to hit anyone with that anyway. Muma just not really caring too much right now. Slightly frivolous to use that one. Yeah, he's going to be pushing that one here. And I think the USA are aware of that one, but they need to deal with these issues. Minimum got cleaned up. USA back to the car with 3 players, and that is possibly the most comprehensive drubbing I have seen on this map to date. Looks like Sinatra now going to go for the tank configuration, but he gets nothing done with it there, despite the healing available to him. Muma tries to go for an Earth Shatter, gets a nice little triple if I'm not mistaken, and the Fire Strike follow-up is good. Eclipse just fades away from the charge from Muma, but for Austria, it looks like it's going to be fade to black for them. It's all gone wrong, trying to play up close. Muma has all the room he needs, playing the greenskeeper role so perfectly. That's all she wrote. And the USA hiding their strats by keeping their games as short as possible.
And look, they had some good use of Bastion, although it comes kind of Alskaya offense with a Sim Teleporter, and then here on Rialto. Did seem to be quite effective against Austria's triple and quad.